It says I'm live. I'm not certain. Sometimes StreamYard and YouTube are not synced. Exactly. Kiss. Okay. Now. Okay. I took care of the echo. Okay. Just this is not going to be very long. This is just going to be sort of a reaction response, just a little PSA for everyone's least favorite Jesus out there on the interwebs. But I'm going to do my rap intro. So nobody's watching. But here's my rap. I'm quite proud of it. I use this for an intro and an outro all the time. Okay, you ready? You can go pee or, if you don't want to hear it. Yeah, then come back. Okay, here it is. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's do it. Got a big black pickup. He's a rapping star. He flicks chickens. He sets a low bar. He thinks he's Jesus. See the watch he bought? He's big time crazy when he thinks he's not. He's a little bit. 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 La 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 la. A little bit Justin. Oh la 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 la. A little bit Justin. Hide your chickens, eggs are busting. He's a little bit Justin. He's a homo basher. He's an ageist too. Wishing cancer, heart attacks too. He hates old ladies. He's going to sue. He thinks he's Jesus. Come join his crew. Let's do it. He's a little bit. He's a little bit. He's a little bit. La 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 la. A little bit Justin. La 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 la. A little bit Justin. La 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 la. A little bit Justin. Hide your chickens, eggs are busting. He's a little bit Justin. Ooh, a little bit Justin. Ooh, a little bit Justin. Okay, there it was. There you have it. That's the Justin rap. And oddly enough, this little rogue little show, just a few minutes. It's only going to take me a few minutes because that's all I need. I invited Justin to come watch. I told him I was going to go live. And because he's still doing that shit. Of course. Okay. All right. Full disclosure. I did go over there to his latest, he did a rap. And he does it real quick. I'm going to do a slowdown. He does some pokes at me and my friends and stuff, sometimes with his raps. I'm not sure. But anyway, I made a snarky comment. And then he just went off. Okay, so he goes, I asked for it. No big deal. But, sometimes you get in the kind of a mood where it doesn't take very much to just blow off a little bit, like a 2-year-old. And who of us does not have a 2-year-old inside that needs to get out once in a while? Okay. So here's for anybody who doesn't know the background, Justin Lewis Ray, a new best friend of Todd Michael Schultz, I got to say. But he calls him Justin Ray Lewis, so they're not real tight. They probably haven't had dinner. But we go back years. And then he started attacking our friend, the original village I started with will always be my home base. Michael Omnieris, that was my start. because he kind of saved my bacon when I was scared of somebody on the internet. Anyway, that's history that, is probably boring to anybody but me. But anyway, Justin did some really crappy stuff to Michael said simply because we did not agree he was Jesus. That's where it all started. There's a fixation. I understand fixations. Hey, everybody, all of us have something, right? He was Jesus. But because we didn't say, yes, you're Jesus, welcome to our group, please be our leader, or whatever, he started attacking us. I mean, but then something happened in his personal life. He was 5150. He was gone for a while. Maybe that's when he roughed up his wife and had to go. Anyway, he was gone for a while. And then suddenly, I know exactly when it was. It was last year when we all went into lockdown. And coincidentally, just at preceding the lockdown by like a month or two, I had a couple of heart attacks. Slows you down. Gotta tell you, it slows you down. And so no better time than to get Maggie and I, kick-started into our little thing that we do. And so it happened that last January, a year ago, January. So and we're having this great time. And then, a few weeks after we launched our little granny show, just a couple of friends having a good time, Justin goes on my very, very first test video. You can see it there. I don't think I deleted it. At first I was horrified and I just blocked comments because he was writing awful stuff. And I didn't want that to show on my channel. I regret doing that now because, man, you need to see what kind of a piece of shit he is. But he made comments, and StreamYard let me know that someone was trying to call me a bitch, a cunt, and a whore. Okay? Showed me that. Okay, so the next bad thing Justin could think to say was karma was going to get me or something. But anyway, it's ever since then, he's either been making videos. He did a couple of videos just for me. He did a couple of videos, maybe more on Veronica. Lots about Michael, Veronica May, Agent Veronica, good friend of ours. And Michael Riempsey, this little group of friends we all have. It's just this little nuclear, where we all started. And if you can keep friends for all these years, there's something to be said for that. But anyway, God, I sort of lost my train of thought because I got carried away with the history of it. But anyway, Justin has wished me, he wished me more heart attacks. He said, well, I can see that's the way you're going to die. It's going to be any minute now. Here comes your third heart, that kind of stuff. And then when I went, hardy har, then he wished cancer. He wants me to die of cancer. Yeah, you're going to get yours, Robin. You just wait. Karma's coming for you. Karma's coming. Cancer's going to get you. You're like my mom. Her name was Shirley. Your name's Robin. She likes bird. I think there's a whole soundboard thing about that. The classic Justin. And don't call me Shirley, Justin. But yeah. So years ago. Okay, I'm gonna look and see. Oh gosh, hi, John. Hi, John over there. I didn't. Okay, I've been. Maggie, hi, Maggie. Agent Veronica. Yeah, that piece of shit. Yeah. And Veronica, it's time. It's been a long time since his name has come out of my mouth. here on our little corner of the YouTubes. But okay, 7 watching now. Justin, I hope you're there. Todd, if you're there, bonus viewer if you're there, because I think I think you're getting close to being ticked off at me, Todd. Get ready. But anyway, Justin, this is just for you. Remember way back when you were just attacking the fuck out of me for not admitting, you were Jesus, and I subjected. It's my choice if I want to jump into the lake of fire. None of your business. But remember, I told you just a little, the Irish lore in my family. Remember I told you that story about, a line of women down through, beginning at Celtic times, the whalers women, the magical women. I told you about that line I'm descended from it. That is no fucking lie, you guys. Look at who one of my best friends is on YouTube, Justin, Maggie of England. Irish girl. Remember, Justin, when you were threatening me with Karma, and I said, hey, Karma just left. We had lunch. And remember, Justin, when I said the goddess is on my side? That's a whole lot of woo horse crap, but Justin, it's really also very true. Take away what you want. With that, Maggie can confirm this shit. Yeah, it might be a whole lot of woo horse crap, but be careful who you fuck with, Justin. Speaking of that, just have you looked in the mirror lately, Justin? And everybody, his name now on YouTube is The Real Zeus. The Real Zeus. And his latest is Blues Clues by The Real Zeus. It's his rap. Take a look at that guy. Take a look at him. There is something wrong. Something going on. So you don't look well, Justin. So, boy, your words just rolled right off of me. I've been cursed and threatened by, sight better than you. Come on. But they say, there are these things that people say that if, there are curses flung willy-nilly, they might just bounce off. And not saying that, I'm just talking about what the woo-woo people say. Yeah. Oh, okay. Real quick. Who is Justin? Justin has never stopped zeroing in on me and Michael and God. I think Maggie once, Veronica, Ramsey, Doc Savage. Yeah. Anybody who's in that little group. Yeah, he's been threatening us, and it's a fixation now. It doesn't even make sense anymore. It's just this fixation. Yeah. Anybody who's friends with. Hi, Beebs. Good to see you, Beebs. Yeah, Veronica. Look, okay, Michael. When he says, Michael does a little commentary about Justin because we keep up with him because, you can't turn your back on somebody like that. Well, I could. I don't want to. My inner 2-year-old wants to always keep up with him because I don't want to turn my back on him. He wished me to die from cancer. Anyway, when Michael says Justin is homeless, he's living in an RV. Okay, it is not even an RV. It's a trailer. It is not an RV. It's known as a fifth wheel. It's normally designed to be towed behind somebody with a pickup. It's called a fifth wheel. It's a place to sleep. Sometimes there might be a pop out, a place to sleep. There might be a little stove in there or a microwave. You can hook up, I think, the nicer ones you can hook up, but it's a fifth wheel. It's not an RV. It has no motor. It's a trailer. It gets towed. So, yeah. Oh, Prairie Queen. Hi, Prairie Queen. This is a mean girl gossip show. Right now, Prairie Queen, you're probably slumming today. Good to see you. 5 wheels are RVs. A fifth wheel, a recreational vehicle. It used to be definitive. RVs were the ones that had motors. Okay, motors. Fifth wheels were, because it's a retirement vehicle. I had the sixth sense. That's too funny. Fifth wheels are RVs. Then why do they call them fifth wheels? Oh, no. Oh, Prairie Queen, you're in the mood for mean girl trash talk. I was kind of, I don't do curses. Curses aren't a good, I don't, sometimes you just make suggestions. Justin, I suggest you maybe see a doctor. You look like death on a stick. Justin, you have never looked so bad. You guys, what he looks like now. Yeah, okay, the picture that I used for the advert, that's how Justin looked late last year. What's on his wrap, that's how he looks now. He's rib sprung. He took off his shirt. Thank you, Justin, for taking your shirt off for us live. And his ribs are sprung out. Very, very ribby. They're showy. Yeah. And his cheeks are way sunken in. Justin, I think I'd go to urgent care. Make up something. Tell them your butt hurts or something. But I would get blood tests, Justin. You don't look good, dude. Oh, fifth wheel because it doesn't fit in. Yeah, okay, right. Yes, suggestions because it doesn't fit. I've been a third wheel. Have I been a fifth wheel? Probably. Meth is a hell of a drug. I don't know what he's on. Can he play notes on like a xylophone or a marimba? Yeah, very gone. And okay, I kind of course, it provoked him. Of course, my question provoked him. It was meant to provoke. I asked him if Cassandra left him and took Keegan. Yeah. And then he answered that question by not answering. He said, I'm going to federal prison. I'm not too old to go to federal prison. For threatening his child. And he said that Michael threatened that Keegan was going to be kidnapped. No, Justin, I don't think any of that happened. Because I'm always there when Michael's blabbing. Yeah, so I said, again, did Cassandra leave you? Because and I said, about damn time. I got to tell you, you guys, I just feel really free in slapping Justin because we've been through a lot of back and forth and him being mean and, you shrug it off and you laugh at him and because he's just fucking nuts because, he's sort of toned down the Jesus talk that he's Jesus. So now he's rapping and stuff. But okay, bye, Beebs.
Oh, it's not. There's not going to be much. Yeah, and vapes and smokes. Yeah, and he doesn't have a job, and he's not building his chicken coops. He was going to go into mass production of his special design of chicken coops. He made one, and he got all those power tools. He spent all their STEM checks on stimulus money on stuff, power things, power washer, power tire pumper upper. Yeah. Yep. If he looks that bad and has, yeah, I know he does not look good. And he mentioned that he's been eating really good lately. So was there a period of time when he wasn't? Huh. Yeah, Veronica, stuff for the house and yard that he was evicted from. Boy, I'd love to have been a fly on the wall. I know because his landlord told him they had to be out because Justin was. Yeah, can you imagine having him for a tenant? Yeah, power tools get expensive. Yeah, and he got some pretty decent quality power tools. You know, they're decent, serviceable. And then he got $500 worth of inline skates too. There's that. $500 in 2 pairs of skates. And he proudly announced size 7. That just tickles me that he wears a size 7 shoe. Okay, that's more of my 2-year-old. Okay, you guys, I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, like a micro version of Shanny, bless his heart. But you know what? Justin Lewis Ray, the asshole that he is, I have more respect for him than I ever could have for Shanny, for Christ. That is a poor excuse for a human. I have way more respect for Justin than I'd have him for dinner I would never have her. You know, gotta say that. Can't compare those guys. Ugh, no, Justin's only crazy. Shanny's a piece of shit evil. Ursula. Yeah, he can skate around and spread the Renee. Oh, hi, Renee. Oh, this is just a mean girl session. This is just, that's why Maggie's not here. That's why it's not called the Robin and Maggie Show, because, yeah. But I'm going to end this because I have some chicken in my toaster oven. Chicken. So, you do it I can smell it. Oh, it's frozen uncooked chicken wings. And I've always gotten the sort of pre-cooked ones. They go, so this is like an hour and a half, 2 hours, because they're flash frozen and blah, blah, blah. And then after the 2 hours, then I'm going to turn it down really low, drench it in barbecue sauce, and let it caramelize. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Okay, Deb, out of mind. Okay, oh, you didn't miss anything, Deb. You didn't miss a damn thing. Yeah, K-Ride Shanny is a zip code all her own. Ooh, okay, it's time to turn down the heat and flip my chicken and go put some barbecue sauce on it and then do it for another hour. Okay, you guys, I love every damn one of you. Thanks for showing up here for nothing. But just a final thought for Justin. Justin, I warned you at the beginning who you might be fucking with. Okay? Way back. I haven't had to pull out my flaming sword in a whole lot of decades, you little fuckhead asshole. But go get yourself checked out, okay? Not saying anything. But that. Okay. I love you guys. You know what? I am going to, Justin, this rap was made exclusively for you. This is your, what is it, 60 Seconds of Fame or whatever we did. Okay, you guys, bye. See you Wednesday. Come join us Wednesday for, it's our Woo Wednesday it's the 89.9% Maggie Show. Okay, so join us if you want her to drop cards for you, or just come and hang out and for the nonsense. Okay, bye.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's do it. Got a big black pickup. He's a rapping star. He flicks chickens. He sets a low bar. He thinks he's Jesus. See the watch he bought? He's big time crazy when he thinks he's not. He's a little bit. 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 La 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 la. A little bit Justin. Oh la 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 la. A little bit Justin. Hide your chickens, eggs are busting. He's a little bit Justin. He's a homo basher. He's an ageist too. Wishing cancer, heart attacks too. He hates old ladies. He's going to sue. He thinks he's Jesus. Come join his crew. Let's do it. He's a little bit. He's a little bit. He's a little bit. La 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 la. A little bit Justin. La 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 la. A little bit Justin. La 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 la. A little bit Justin. Hide your chickens, eggs are busting. He's a little bit Justin. A little bit Justin. Ooh.